Now from downtown Minneapolis, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Chicago Bears and the Minnesota Vikings.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. Will Reichard will get this one started. Off we go from U.S. Bank Stadium.
Project, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. His initial touch, good for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll stick with him again. He's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. That's to the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down.
At the 27-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Williams. That's caught. It's the tight end, Mason Taylor. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
1st down, Bears.
Handoff here, up the middle. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
Throwing is Williams. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's 1st possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
first down. It's Davis. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third
It's
down.
a gain of 3. Brings up third and
From
6.
the gun, here's McCarthy. There's Jefferson, and it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
And the Vikings.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw of the day, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. First down throw there is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Throwing again is McCarthy. That one into the hands of Jefferson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stomped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
49-yard line.
McCarthy gonna look to throw again. That's to the left side, taken in by Jefferson. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35.
A gain of 17 yards.
That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
To throw once more, here's McCarthy. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
To the air once more is McCarthy. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal. To throw, it's McCarthy. And he's in. J.J. McCarthy. Touchdown, Vikings.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game. You find yourself already down to score. You watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession. And they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Now Williams. No one open. He'll drop crosses midfield. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game.
That is intercepted. And the Vikings are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
First and 10.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. Out wide, that's to Davis. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Second down, a run with Davis. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find the crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the first down.
That's quickly out to Jefferson. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Second and 10.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter. They've got it with a second down and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, and it will set up. He's a first down field to the 48-yard.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete, and he's out of bounds down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
14 on the pickup. First down, Minnesota.
Third down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback, and even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
And this one caught along the sideline. They say already out of bounds. Wow. Throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, so it'll be no catch and second down.
The receiver did his part. He creates really nice separation at the top of the route, but he just runs out of room on the sideline. I think the quarterback's thinking, get that ball out of my hand a little bit quicker, and I got myself a completion.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Now a give up the middle. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
He's got his man, Jefferson. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
On fourth down, here's McCarthy. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And they're going to pick it up here. They took a chance, and it paid off. First
the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal. You can tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
Another shot at it from the 9. Second down and goal.
Cowboy 80.
They'll go with him again.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. I would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
Third and goal. He'll get this out to the left route. And he will score! Todd Helton, touchdown Minnesota. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Riker now to add the extra point. The kick is good. The Vikings move up to a 15-7 lead. He kicks this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the bootleg, it's Williams. Exiting the pocket right. Loveland open right side. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drop.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
26 yards.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
While he didn't connect for the touchdown, what I really liked, Mike, was that he kept his eyes downfield as he left the pocket. Once he saw something that he did like, he ripped it without hesitation. They just got to find a way to get on the same page in these scramble drill moments. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
run here with Davis. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Quick throw, taken in, and he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
A loss of 6.
Gervon
Brings up
Dexter
2nd and 16
in there to bring him
at
down.
the 47-yard line.
And that's his first sack of the year. McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. This pass, right side, going to be caught by Anderson. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 26
Now here's a timeout.
yards.
They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
First down.
Just a really
First
good
and 10
play
at the
design that
21-yard
time, like
line.
from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
Now, again to Davis. Not much there. Maybe a yard. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try.
A 37-yard attempt.
His kick is good. And the Vikings tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And we'll see where they spot this. Very close to a first down. He's forced out just shy of the mark.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackles behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up 3rd down.
Coming, I'm coming. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready, ready.
On 3rd and a yard, it's McCarthy. Forced to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
It's a gain of 22
He's over 100
yards.
receiving yards on the afternoon now. And a first down to boot.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
At the 42-yard line.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Quickly to the outside and complete. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
From the 29, here's second and 5.
Let's go. Check up.
Will be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. Throwing on second down is McCarthy. The left side, it's caught by Felton. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
On the handoff, it's Davis. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw still result in a big game.
18 ready. 18 ready. 16.
The RPO, that one is complete. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up first and goal.
9 yards.
Nothing really fancy about that last completion, but what it does do, Mike, is now they are on the doorstep of the end zone. So now they've got to find a way to finish this long drive with a touchdown.
Hey, 60 evil. 19, 18.
A run on first and goal. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Inside the 5, it is second and goal.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest game.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings. His second rushing touchdown of the year. Will Riker down on for the end zone. And the Vikings move out to a 24-10 lead. He kicks this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard run.
Drive will start on the ground. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 1. Operating from the shotgun, it's Matt. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Vikings have the takeaway.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up, against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Here's Gates. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
First down.
Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup of 21. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
2nd down and 8. He'll go again with Davis. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. To the left side and taken in by Jefferson. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Vikings will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Reichard had the field goal a moment ago. He's back out now to kick this one away.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Quick throw here is complete. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
That's good. For the Bears. First down.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Now he'll air one out. That's caught. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Chicago. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year.
His kick
The extra point is good. And the Bears are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Bears 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. This is Davis. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. That's the way to get started, a pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
10 at the 37.
Two-possession lead, fourth quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stop it.
That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
2nd and 3.
60 by 6, 60 by 6.
Setting up to throw is McCarthy. Right side, and it's brought in by Felton. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
And the Vikings
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter.
First and 10.
Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
60 Eagles, 6.
Down Davis. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed it the most.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
You can just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Vikings add on to their lead. Reichert had the field goal a moment ago. Back out now to kick this one away.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10. They'll drop to throw. That is caught downfield by Odunze. We've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's first and 10.
First down.
Now whistles here, and a penalty. Somebody moved early up front. Awful time to get a penalty. Now first and 15. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. And that ball out of reach. Toward the sideline. It'll be an incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
3rd and long. Here's Williams. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
He's going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. It's got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Go! 70 Lions!
Now McCarthy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame. On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder.
Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
On 1st down, here's McCarthy. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Here we go. One final play. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is brought in. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So a win here for the Vikings. They get the home victory here in the division.